Alright, I gotta clean the lens off now. Oh, never mind. It's not a lens. I thought that was a dirty lens, but it's the sign. Yeah, I just have to clean some stuff off. So today we are hiking into the woods trail, okay? So we are right here where the skier is. We're going to cross the road. I'm going to try to get a lot of that done because that's a big trail. So I'll probably head off and do this other bunch over here, except with the exception of the black and the blue. Assuming this is all one trail. But it's called the Into the Woods Trail. Unfortunately, that's a permanent glare. And then there's my bald spot. So that's the trail we're planning on taking today. So we are at this spot here. Got a little log book there. It's a one-car parking area. The main attraction's down probably half a mile that way down the road, where the restrooms and everything are. I'm all geared up for rainy weather. In fact, I almost forgot something, so I'll turn it back on when I cross the road. Oops. There we go. So I gotta go down the road here. The trailhead's right here. Yeah, I got the flat tire boots on. It's obviously just finished raining. You know, as long as it's not dumping anything, I don't mind it. And that's why I had to go back to the car and get something out of it. So in case it starts raining again. I find it more peaceful after it rains early in the morning like this. Because there'll still be a lot of wildlife still be out and everything. So, oh, this one's mile. This one's got a mile marker. 1.8 miles, this whole trail. So, yeah, here you go, into the woods. Oh no. Again, Boonville is the town we're in, and it's like the toenail of the Adirondacks, because we're right at the foot of it. So, this is the BREIA Jackson Hill area. Not much to see along the way. Understandably, the mosquitoes are out too. But that's kind of expected. It's like 7 in the morning right after a rain. So, that's the bug report right now. Not enough to be a infestation, but enough to keep you flipping them off you. Another thing to mention too is this is black bear territory, so keep that in mind if you're hiking. Have protection against black bears. They're usually not a threat, but you know, sometimes people do stupid things. It's always good to have the protection with you. I got mine right here, so. Well, that's not a bad hike. Nice and peaceful. The sound of rain dripping. Mosquitoes buzzing. A keynote is if it's an infestation, you'll see them on the camera. When we start seeing that, then you know there's a bug problem. But so far it hasn't been bad. So the head I choose to hike with today is my Pritzke State Park. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with PA this year. It's not looking good. I'll probably focus more time in New York. But I really am doubtful for a trip to PA this year. Work related. So, I don't know. Things could change from now and then. So, yeah. We'll see. But it's not looking good for a trip to PA this year. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to do here. Boonville's got a lot of hiking around here. Of course, the Adirondack Mountains and everything, so. This will definitely keep the palate fed for a little while. Got a bunch of signs coming up here. Or maybe what were signs are no longer signs. Got a little trail going off this way. There's a little sign there. Sunfield. There used to be something here. Sunfield. You have to check the map on that one. So I thought there was going to be another trail that hooks back into the main parking lot. Let's see what this one says. Again, in the winter time when it's getting used, it looks a lot different. What'd you say, sign? Into the woods trail. And then there's that, and there's Sunfield. So what's this trail? Well, doesn't look like it gets used. So, I'll probably have to come back in the winter. Alright, Sunfield. It's got a bullet hole in it. Oh, okay, this might be a split right here. Nope, never mind. I saw this looks like a trail, but it's not a trail. We did have some storms roll through last night. That looks like it could have been from last night's storm. Little rock pile. Oh, here we go. I got some information poking at me right now. Some good information. I see a trail map. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wow. This is how much we've already walked. 27 miles to the parking lot. Another 1.1 mile to go. Accurate trail map. So I think I'm going to stay off this side. No. Okay. Look at this map. Sunfield Complex. Complex. Murray Hill Woods Trail. I don't think I want the word Murray Hill Woods Trail, but that might take you back to the parking lot. Let's see what this says. No, let's go straight. It says right here. Okay, so here's how far we made it so far. So, I guess we're going to continue straight. That just makes sense. Well, we'll see. There's the Murray Hill Loop. Oh, Sunfield. Okay, makes sense. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. I'm thinking about the Telmark Field. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. This is Sunfield. So, yeah, we'll turn here. We'll continue this way to Sunfield Complex. And this part we'll do some other time, because we could park in that parking lot and come in that way too, so. And I could finish the trail from there to here, and then hit this one on the way back some other time. So we're going to take this into the Murray Hill area in Sunfield. And that's all this same woods trail, into the woods trail. So, yeah, here we go. And to show you the distance, we went from here to here. That's over half a mile. So, that's half a mile. So we got another mile and a half. It looks like maybe we're not going to do these side chutes unless it's clearly a trail. But if it's got a name, we'll make it its own trail name. So we'll go from there. So we're going to go down the Sunfield Complex, Murray Hills Woods Trail. I kind of want to call this the whole thing Murray Hill. No. Alright, so we're going to diverge and head to the Murray Hill on the end of the woods trail. Second you walk down the trail, birds are screaming. It kind of makes me want to not do this trail anymore. You know, the second you start it, it's disturbing kind of thing. Chipmunks, birds, Bigfoot, bears. What? Oh, we got an opening coming up right here shortly. Okay, we're gonna pick it up here. We're gonna finish this section. These maps are not totally accurate, by the way. So we are right here. We've previously hiked this part, and we did the Sunfield Loop thing. We're gonna hike back to this parking lot up here, and maybe do this Longfield Loop. Maybe, but right now our accomplishing goal for today is finish this into the woods trail to the parking lot. So, alright. We're at this location. I'll do a summary. Sunfield Complex, Murray Hills Trails, go that way. Into the woods goes this way. 1.1 mile into the woods, 0.7 miles back to that one parking lot. Not the main one, that one small one there. Anyway, here we go into the woods. I got some new hiking boots, so my footfalls are going to be a little louder. I mean, these are pretty brand new, first hike with them, so breaking them in too. So, yeah. Because the last ones didn't do too well when it was raining out. They are calling scattered storms after 10 o'clock this morning, but we should be mostly done with the trail by then, because it's only 6 o'clock right now. Temperature is a nice 66 degrees, and the Canadian forest fires are affecting our air quality again, so even though I don't know if we have any overview of anything out to the distance, but there's a haze out there right now because of the smoke from the forest fires. This is also bear country. So we're at the toenails of the Adirondack Mountains, just outside of Boonville. This is BREIA Jackson Hill Road into the woods trail. overall, they got like a lot of trails here. You could spend a whole day here. And you could do what I do, you know, because this is more of a real fan channel too, but let's look at this first. I'll explain some things later. Doink! Seepage wetland with jewelweed. Oh, brain damage. I forgot what I was talking about after stopping and looking at that. Said something like, oh yeah, like what I do, because this is mostly a railroad channel, but then when trains go from 6 a day to 2, and they run, well, they already went by, it's not even 6 in the morning yet because they run at night. I gotta get content somehow, so that's when I started picking up hiking again. But you could do what I do, you know, do a lot of hiking. Now, Rome, Utica is only 40 minutes away, 40 miles. So, you could do some train watching. Buy something at a convenience store. Set up, train watch, relax, come back in the afternoon. Like I could hike 3 miles right now, go to Rome, sit in the car, watch some trains, come back in the afternoon, you know, make it a day trip. Or you could go have a picnic at the Pixley Falls State Park. There's a lot to do around here. I like my area. So, that's a girthy tree. Try to get a view of it. Yeah, that's the best view I'm going to get. Yo. Size of it is disturbing. You hike, you never know what you're going to find. What kind of encounters you're going to have. I'll stop right by this one. The bugs are not too bad on this trail. You're dealing with horseflies and mosquitoes mostly, but they're not bad. I've been in the places where they're just like and I had to leave one time because of that. Because I didn't have bug spray. I'm like, nope. I did go back and do that trail, but I mean, ain't gonna mention it. Actually, I still have one trail to do there, but not this time of year. Learned the lesson the first time. But here, they're not too bad. 1 or 2 mosquitoes every couple of 100 feet is nothing compared to 40 and 50,000 in 10 feet. And this thing is literally, they will carry you away if you let them. Wouldn't that be something? That's how some people hiking come up missing, become a missing for 11 mosquitoes carried them away. Here we are thinking Bigfoot, you know, stuff like that. Nah, it's just mosquitoes. I see you just floating through the woods. Sorry. Not what you want to be thinking about right now when you're hiking. It's already into me, so it's pointless flopping it off. I don't feel it, so. Trying to get it without the, there it goes. How's that bud taste? Had 6 packs of Red Bull today. That mosquito's gonna try to fly away. It's gonna not get very far, or it's gonna. Oh, it actually lifted off. That's scary, actually. I didn't realize how long they were. Didn't feel a thing. But see, now come to think of it, now you can see where it was. So, you gotta keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't get infected. Anyway, there's a running gag there because I like to, you know, people that know me personally know that the sensitivity in my hands, you know, I got none, so if they're already into me, there's no sense of swatting them off. It's a running gag at work. Anyway. See that sign coming up? Well, information sign. I'm hoping that's the field to the road. I feel like we're too early, but see, again, that's perplexing because those signs are for hiking in the summer, but then BREIA, when you come to the place, it's more set up for skiing. So I'm like, yeah. But then, because there ain't gonna be any ferns growing, there's a sign up here. There ain't gonna be any ferns growing in the winter time. What's that? Never mind, keep walking. I don't need to show you, it's private property. Anyway. Because it says these are ski trails that go through private property. But it doesn't say anything about being able to hike them in the summer, but then you got these signs pointing out moss. That tree's seen some things. Right. Whoops. See, these things creep up too, that's why you gotta be watching. I wasn't expecting that one to be right here on this tree. The other one you can see right there. Almost walked right by it. But again, for those who can't come out to do any hiking, we'll look at it. Whoa, I almost touched my tree. That tree's scary. It looks like it got shot with a pellet gun. Oh, no, that's just explains the pellet gun looking thing. Sapsucker holes. That's what they're called, okay. I almost stuck my hand in a sapsucker hole. That's the pellet gun joke, comment, whatever it was. This poor tree's been Mangled. Learning along the way. See the sunlight over there in the woods? Barely. It's about as much sunlight you're gonna get with the smog from the forest fires to our north. Again, a bad situation, nothing we could do about. Because it's been going on 3 weeks now. Today's July 7th. And that's what it was went this private property right along the border here. And so I said, what the? Oh, it's private property. What the? Okay, now this looks like this can be some eye candy. This has got to be an interactive spot for something. Yeah, obviously the yellow is for the game lands, I'll call them right now. Obviously private properties, blue with the property tags all the way down through. There's the yellow post. I want to call it state game lands, but state game lands across is this way. Oh, look at that. There's a nice and convenient sign way over there to look at. What are you, state lands? Yeah, state land. State forest. So now we just crossed onto somebody's private property. Nice. But that's where the trail's going. That's why it's perplexing me that, in the summertime, it doesn't say anything about these being hiking trails. 99% of them are, but, you're going through private property. And for all he knows, they don't want hikers on their trail. We've seen that over at, what was that place at the dump on 177 there in Rodman, where only one trail was opened up for hiking, but the other two trails that you were hoping to do, they weren't accessible, only in the wintertime. BREIA, all you see for this is skiing, but some of it, it's open to hiking too, so, but doesn't clearly state it's open for hiking too. It just keeps saying ski trails. So, either way, I mean, that's what's confusing. But then obviously, it's open for hiking, because when you're skiing, how are you gonna, that one didn't have anything in it. So how are you gonna look at ferns on a ski trail? So, it's just, what do we got here? Deer tracks. A day old. These are day olds. It's just, little details are confusing me. Look at that. So there's something. It might say something about this tree. This tree's a little creepy. Sorry, tree, but you're creepy. Yellow birch. Common. That's common. I could see through the root system. Of course, that probably isn't the tree. That tree's got some roots. See, what would cause that specific tree just to do that? Well, I guess it could have been growing on top of a old stump right in the middle there, and the stump out of the way. It could have. That's the only tree around that does that. Oh, we're about 1.5 miles. So, should be almost up, getting close to the end here. Hey, scary tree. What is that? Oh, that scared crap out of me. Is that a moose or what? I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a deer. Yeah, it's a deer. Are you sure that's a deer? Anyway, scary tree. How didn't you hear me coming up to it? I don't know. Oh, there's the fire alarm that just went off. Yeah, it's a deer. Thanks, chipmunk. You kind of gave me away. Yep. Alright, let's see what this says. Because you never know up here. They look a lot bigger when they're in the woods, but you don't want to run into a moose. If that was a moose, I was gonna turn around and give it some space, but that's why I need to confirm that, because we are kind of in the area for black bear and moose are more dangerous than deer. So I do have protection on me, but I'd rather not have to use it on something like that. Anyway. Always side to the air of caution. Nice peaceful day though. Nice breeze blowing through the trees. Despite the sun being smogged out. It's not raining for once. The last couple of weeks, every time I try to come up here, it's been raining, or it doesn't say it's going to rain, and all of a sudden you get here and it's... Oh, we're crossing into something here. There's a sign right there. Again. The trail is obviously right here. Why is the sign looking off that direction? What's it say? I don't know, it's not aimed at us, it's nowhere near the trail. It must not be for the trail users. This is not even a trail over there. Okay. So why is it aimed off that direction? I didn't put them up, but again, it must not be for us. Well, it's been like a half a mile before I seen a marker. Information post, whatever these are called. Probably more ferns, it looks like. No, actually. This might be the end of the trail coming up here shortly. There's a big clearing up ahead here. And it's about right. What the? So many jokes I could have with this right now, but it is not going to happen. It's not appropriate. Well, hey, that's how Mother Nature creates stuff, right? tree right here. That one ain't as disturbing as that last one though. Another one off to the left up here. That's worth looking at. Oh, just gotta whip of that wildfire smoke. Yeah, air quality settings are like poor right now as well, but yeah. I've been out here how long? That's the first time I actually got the whiff of the smoke. It smells just like a campfire though. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be the end of the video. Little creek right here. It's dried up. I'm surprised it's dried up. It's been raining like a lot lately. Alright, so that's into the woods trail. Again, got information along the way. I'm going to come out to the field. There should be another side trail off to the left up here. We're going to come up to the field. We're going to zoom across. We're going to see the BREIA sign. We're also going to see a big white sign here. It says the same thing that it does in the parking lot. So I hope you enjoyed the hike. It's about 2 miles long. Easily. And while we're wrapping things up, we could look at this for one thing here. And oh, that tree got hacked. Alright, that was quick. Alright. Not quite done yet. Looks like we're going to take a turn and follow the field a little bit. But this is the ending field. I recognize the growth in it, so we're definitely at the end of the trail. Just when it decides to end. Oh yeah, I see it right up here. Alright, let me get to that point so I don't waste your time. Whew. Nice little bridge. Oh, so grab this on the way out. It's not even open. Remember what happened last time? You found a water bottle alongside the trail that wasn't even open. You sat down at the bench and it blew up in your lap. So I don't think this is going to be any different. Random unopened water bottles along the trail. Stay away from them. But it's trash, so I'm going to take it with me. You know, do your part. I'm not going to open this until later. There we are. Okay. Yep, the end of the trail. I thought as much. Yeah, well, not a bad hike. No huge steeps up and downs and stuff like that. Here's where we come out to the farm field. Right across the way there, you should see the BREIA sign and parking lot. That's the one with the bathrooms and everything. There's that working farm that's over there. And you can actually see the haze from the smoke from the fire. So that's what that haze is. Let's try to pinpoint that BREIA sign for the parking lot. Right in there, I guess. Should be able to see it. Huh. That's the entrance. Well, we must be at an angle, or I'm blind. I cannot pick out that sign from here. Right there. So that's your BREIA sign for the main parking lot across the road. You come across this field. You got this one field that's currently just a meadow, and you got a cornfield off to the side here. And here's all this stuff here. Long field, 1.5 miles. Ugh. Into the woods trail, 1.8 miles. Warming hut and hillside trail. Well, it's straight that way, but the trail seems to go up and around this way, so it ain't completely straight for whatever reason. And here's all your active signs. So you are right here. It actually says it this time. You are here. So this is the into the woods trail that we've just finished up. See, now this is on private property. So the question is that open in the summertime? We won't know until we hike it. Which will be in the next video, because it looks like it's 1.5 miles. It's called the Long Field, 1.5. I still have to hike 2 miles back to the car. And that's going to be close to pushing. I'm not sure why the Into the Woods Trail is intermediate though, because it wasn't too hilly or anything. It felt like it was a nice smooth trail, but maybe I'm missing something. Well, there you go. That's this entrance right here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to wrap it up. Again, you park, if you want to do this end first, you can park right across the road there, into that area, and come over this way. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll call it quits for this trail. Thanks for watching.